So today I'm going to demonstrate one more exercise. It's called the CV Deadlift. It's kind of a modified deadlift that you can use with bands. Again, all those things that I say about bands on a regular basis, make sure that your band, inspect your band every single time. Make sure that where you anchor it, the thing that you anchor it to is secure. Make sure that you've anchored it securely to your anchor. You don't want to slingshot anything at yourself. Make sure that you inspect the band. Make sure that if there's any tears, if there's any brittleness, that type of thing, then you probably don't want to use that band. All right, you're going to need a little bit heavier gauge band for this. So where do I get my bands? This is not an endorsement, but EliteFTS.com has a lot of different sizes of bands and gauges of bands. This is I want to say this is the Monster Mini. I could be wrong on that, or it could be. I think it's the Monster Mini band is what they call it. I think at Elite Fitness it's green, but depending on where you buy your bands, they might be a different color and they might be made a little bit differently. Anyway, it's a heavier gauge band. We're going to be doing CV Deadlifts, named after Chuck Vogopol, who's a famous power lifter who popularized this, and out of West Side Barbell popularized this form of a deadlift. I think it's a pretty good exercise to learn hip drive and hinging at the hips. So as you watch, just kind of keep in mind I'm hinging at the hips. It's not a lower back exercise really. It should be hitting you in the glutes and in the hams. The CV deadlift. All right, notice I have this band. It's looped through itself here. That's what I've done here. I kind of looped it through itself here on a low anchor. It's a low anchor point here. Okay, I'm going to step back. I'm going to step back here. And I'm really almost in a water skiing type of position here. I'm going to break at the hips, My hips go back, hips go back, hips go back, and then I'm going to drive those hips forward. Boom. Okay, that's the CV deadlift. Break at the hips, hinge at the hips, drive backwards. Okay. If I stand straight up, I'm probably going to go flying forward. So this forces you to use the hips, and it also encourages you to lean back and really drive those hips through. Okay, so I'm going to do a set of 10 here just so you can see how it's done here. Okay, again, really important that the anchor is secure. Okay, break at the hips, feel a nice stretch in through the glutes and the hams, drive those hips forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Now, without bands, you probably want to be doing this. You probably want to do this on a low cable pulley. Would probably be safer. There's less room for air on a I think there's less room for air on a, there's more room for air with a cable, and you wouldn't have to worry about system failure on the band. So, but give that a shot if you have the correct equipment. CV deadlift.